Well, it looks like we should be up and running and live.
Have the chat.
Current viewers, chat rate, and everything else is not updated, but it says everything is excellent. So,
And now we don't know if they can hear us or not because we can't read their chat.
I'll be able to see it over here.
Okay.
Well, there we go. So, ho, ho, ho. Welcome to the Arctic North. And
watch this.
obviously, we've got a long way to go. We had some setbacks, so let's get started here with some of the bad news. We had Saturday, we were the last live. We were actually finally feeling like we were getting things under control. I think we were just about caught up. Sunday, we woke up Sunday morning to no electricity. We had strong winds, ice, and no electricity for about 18 hours. And galloping lines. What that means is the electrical lines were looping around and shorting out with each other. So we were constantly getting surges of electricity. And it managed to destroy our main server and the server that hosts everything. And so we spent Sunday in the dark, and Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I spent totally just reconstructing, rebuilding the server, reinstalling software, just everything else. The bad news is that we have lost about 12 days of Marna's work on the websites, including some of the Winterfest. So
schedule everything. I spent one full day setting up the schedule, getting it ready for the website, etc., and it's just gone. Luckily, I did print it out. So hopefully we can get that back up. Can you fix it so we know if anybody's there or if they have questions or anything, or how does this work?
Well, I'm still...
Okay, we do have people here. Thank you for joining us. We really do appreciate it.
I'll get it up here on the top here, so in just a second. But
we are working very hard to get the website restored. It is going to take me time, and I'm going to tell you what, there was a meltdown, doesn't even cover it. There may have been a lot of, well, it was bad. It was really bad because we had just gotten it up and I thought, okay, we're ready. And poof, it was gone. Plus, we got really cold in the house.
Yeah.
About like here.
Yeah.
No, not this bad.
Yeah. So we're Marta's going to get the website back up. I'm going to scan and put the schedule back up.
Hopefully.
We'll get it up one way or another.
Yes, I can retype it.
Yeah,
too.
obviously the 4 days kind of put my all of me behind, but we did get, well, the other thing we found out is this camera loves Marna. It just likes to follow her everywhere she goes.
Did it just do it again?
Yeah, somehow you managed to wave your arms, and we had it perfectly centered. The problem is that if I adjust it, we lose audio. And we were playing around with this earlier, and we're not gonna adjust it. So she's just gonna have to sit on my lap or something here while we get going here.
Well, we're not gonna adjust it because last week when we tried to adjust it, well, anyway, you all know. If you were here last week, it was kind of bad. I wanted to tell you about the guest speakers. Now, I'm not going to go on about them, but I want to tell you when they will be appearing, and that way you can get it in your head now. You're not going to want to miss anybody. You're really not. I am over the moon at the people that said yes, that they would come and be a guest speaker. Friday, of course, is the meet and greet. There will not be a guest speaker then, but we will have a lot of fun, I believe. Saturday morning at 10 a.m., Sarah Scales from Octopudding is going to be the guest speaker. And then we'll have the knit and crochet hat scarf contest after that. And if we're doing a contest and time runs over, we're not stopping at the hour. We're going to continue for as long as it takes. We're excited about this. People have worked hard on their projects, and we want to hear them. Saturday at noon is Beth Ramsden. And Beth always is she's just such a sweetheart. I love these people so much.
Talented sweetheart.
Yeah, I love these people so much, and not because they said they'd be a guest speaker. I like them. I like them. I wouldn't miss it if I was you. You're going to learn something. Then Saturday afternoon at 2 p.m., we're going to have Valerie from My Stitching Dollyverse. She is a delight. If you don't watch her channel, she's new to me. I've only been watching her channel a short time, but when she stepped forward and asked to be a guest speaker, I was absolutely thrilled and have started watching, videos prior to when I had started watching her. And she is just a delight too. Dory's Dollies will be Saturday at 4 p.m. And if you know Dory, you don't want to miss that. She's so witty. And then on Sunday morning, we have Kit and Kat. They are the nicest people. Uh-oh, we have an error flashing. Do you still hear me? Am I still coming through?
I'm sure you are, because
Okay.
the audio meter's good. And
Okay. And I think, and then Darren is going to be a guest speaker at noon on Sunday. And he's going to talk about 3D printing. And I know a lot of you have thought about getting a 3D printer and what it takes to get it going and how to calibrate shoes. He probably won't get that far because we're only giving him the same amount of time. And I've seen his talks on this. They are detailed. So I've got to whittle him down a little bit.
well, there's a lot of information to cover when it comes to 3D printing. It's a whole hobby all into itself.
Yeah, for sure.
So you can't learn it all in an hour. I don't care who you are.
Yep. And then Sunday at 2 p.m., we have Tammy Powley and her sister, Terry Jeanette, that are going to be here. And if you like Blythe dolls, and even if you don't know anything about Blythe dolls, you're not going to want to miss these two gals. I love them both. I really do. And they're going to talk to us about their virtual Blythe retreat that they do every year. I believe we're going into the third year. This could be their fourth year. I'm not positive on that. I'm very excited about that. And like I said, even if you don't have Blythe dolls, you might be interested after you hear them and what they offer at their virtual retreat. And I think that's it for the guest speakers. The sewing contest is going to be Sunday afternoon. The advanced is going to be Sunday afternoon. And when did I put down for the... Oh, forgive me. I have to look here. I'm excited about the contest. I'll tell you the truth. I can't wait to see each and every contest because each one holds something different from the others. Even the two photo contests are going to be different than one another. And on photos, we would like for you to send photos of your 1/3 dolls. And then when Tammy and Terry come, we're going to ask you, if you would in advance, send Blythe doll pictures. Now, whether you want to add those to your 1/3 pictures or do Blythe separately, we love it either way. And you are more than welcome to send multiple pictures. We're going to need them. We'd like to see them. That's kind of what this is about. And so I encourage that. But I wanted to tell you this because the schedule is down right now. And I know a lot of you are, it's weekend and people go to the grocery store and do different things. And they want to know when to be available.
You need to take a breath here. We got some questions here in chat that I wanted to address. Holly's Dolly Hobby was asking about submitting photos and well, not just Holly. It's My Stitch and Dollyverse. I think the print's too small and I don't want to hold it in front of my face.
Valerie is here. My stitching doll universe, yes.
Holly asked if we got her, or somebody asked if we got her video. My stitching, yes, we got your video. I thought I responded. So if you didn't get my email, I'm going to try again. If you don't get an email from me in the next, say, 6 hours, contact Marna. So there might be something still wrong with our email system. The email, our websites, all of my web hosting was on this main server. So there was a lot that got screwed up. Anyway, as far as submitting photos for the photo contests, there's two ways we're going to do this. One, you can just email them right now if you've got a video or a photo or photos that you'd like to submit. And as she was saying,
please send many.
It's not just the photos for the photo contest, but also
in between.
Yeah, we're going to show photos before everything. Basically, I'm going to have a slideshow before the start of each chat, and
you'll put their names
and in between, and we'll put names on. Just as long as when you send them to us, you identify who you are. I'll put your name on the photos.
Identify as you want your name up on the photo for the
whatever handle, nickname, whatever you would like. And then we'll also have some abilities to submit photos during the chats themselves. At least that's the main plan. Right now, we just got chats working so that now you can actually share your social media details with others in the chat now, and you get to pick. You can
you don't have to do it.
Yeah, you can come to the chats and be totally anonymous. Nobody will see you or know you're there. You won't be able to chat, which would be a terrible shame. But if you're that kind of person,
that's okay.
That's your business, and we respect that. However, though, you can put in a nickname and whatever you want and be identified with that. And you can also, though, however, is you can give your YouTube channels or TikTok or whatever you want, and your social medias, I guess Instagram and YouTube and Facebook probably being the biggest ones, and email and websites.
And we really want to encourage our guest speakers to be sure to send all that information, as much as you want to share. We really want to encourage you to get yours up there and out there, because we want people to be easy. We want it to be easy for people to find you, so they can purchase your products and follow you on, everywhere, but especially like YouTube. I know Valerie and Beth, Sarah, probably everybody, offer videos where they're teaching people to do sewing and crafting and other things. And we want people to reach you easily.
They're asking about my email address. I'm going to, it's quite simple, but you can actually find our email address at the bottom corner of every web page on any of our websites. So if you go to lovingmysmartdoll.com, on the bottom right, you'll find Marna's email address there. You can click on that and send her an email. And if it goes to her, it'll come to me eventually. But you can send them to me directly. At Darren, and I'm getting ready to post that in the chat now.
Are you doing pagestream.org?
No, I'm just going to do the
lovingmysmartdoll.com.
Yeah.
Holly, I do want you to notice that I brought out the transcendence for you, because you were asking on the chat about the two different transcendence. I've got the cocoa and the tea, and I got to tell you, they're gorgeous. If I set out to buy a transcendent, I would have gone with cinnamon, but I purchased these at a doll show, and I had no idea how beautiful they really are. And when you dress them, you can see that you don't even notice at first which direction do I turn this? The eyes are red and that she has fangs. All you see is this beautiful doll. I love these transcendents. In fact, Darren's like, you need one in cinnamon, you need one in coffee. But yeah, they're beautiful dolls. So either one that you go with is a win. It's a win-win situation. Nope, that did not fall.
You can't quite see all of the mess here behind us. This is the first of 3 shelves or backgrounds, basically. So there'll be one 8-foot directly behind us, and then off off on either side will be 45 degrees. The intent was to give Marna plenty of room to showcase all of her dolls, and then
all of my dolls will be.
well, not all of her dolls, but samplings of all of her dolls behind her. And just by moving the table and the camera, she can have different material behind her. And anyway, so this was all supposed to be done, but I lost those 4 days, so I'm doing the rapid.
Darren worked yesterday, last night, and got up at 4 a.m. this morning so that we would have a backdrop and could be out here this morning. And this is going to be so cool because it's also, the plan is to have an area like a room for setup for holidays and different things like
Dioramas.
that. Yeah, for dioramas. And we're hoping, I'm really hoping that my Blythe house can come out here and be added in so that I can do different stuff in it. I'm old and I just can't get down on the floor. It's in our sunroom and it sits on the floor. It's very tall. It, comes up to about here on me. And, but I can't get down on the very floor, bottom, up and down, up and down, up and down, fixing, moving.
Playing dollhouse.
Playing dollhouse. And it is set up kind of like our house, really. It's set up like an old farmhouse.
Yeah.
And, now and again I think, oh, I'm going to change it. And then I think, no, I'm not. I really like it. Any questions or anything? Where did you get the bench? Oh, the bench. Isn't that cute? I love this bench. Pull that out, Darren. Set her down.
She lost her laptop. Another digital disaster.
Isn't this cute? I found this at a garage sale. And if you look in Goodwills and if you go on in like Savor, they have a whole area of this kind of stuff over by the baskets. And I haven't been in a while. My dolls need furniture. They need chairs. They need stuff. But I'm sure because I'm cheap, I did not pay much for this. But look how nice this is. I mean, it's... What in the
You covered your face, so it went and found mine.
I hate technology. I hate it. But isn't that cute? And I'm sure I just paid a couple bucks. And it is...
So she can't tell you how to get one yourself because it was secondhand, so... Who knows where it was originally?
Well, I'm saying, though, I see them all the time, like at Goodwill and Savers, and they're only used to be only a couple bucks. Anymore, thrift stores are so expensive. I've about quit going in.
And thank you, Tracy. She's admiring my bench back here. This is the work here. It's actually 8 foot tall, and shelves
will
go in there. And then it has an extra wide bottom here that will go over some cabinets for underneath. You can just see where the cabinets are going to go underneath here. This might get cut down a little bit. It's 3 foot wide in or just under 3 foot. Actually, it's 2'8".
I like it.
And we haven't quite decided how deep she wanted it. And I can always cut it off, but it's hard to glue it back on. So.
And the back will hold storage tubs.
Yeah.
All the way
Yeah.
up.
And behind this, what she's saying on the other side, where you won't be able to see, is actually the beginning of some shelving where she'll be able to keep all of her stuff back there. The idea is that she'll have tubs for the holidays, for the set here, and different dolls and clothing and the like. Not necessarily everything. And we still have to get this climate controlled. Obviously, you can tell that we are...
I even had my snot cuff on.
It is 37 degrees in here right now. It's up a degree from when I came in here this morning. So that tells you what it is. We were just laughing. It's kind of like when we lived in South Dakota. Well, actually in Wisconsin too. We
did not have heat. We had wood stoves, period.
In Wisconsin, we'd wake up in the morning and well, that's a long story, but the stuff would be frozen underneath our bed. And
milk would be frozen.
Yeah. And so it was an interesting life. So this is kind of a little bit of a flashback, but the parts to hopefully repair.
There is heat out here.
Yeah, there is a heater in here that came with the place, but it was broken when we got it, and we knew that. And it hasn't bothered me because I come out here and I work, and whether it's cold or hot, it doesn't make too much difference. But anyway, I have parts coming for it, but Well, they were ordered last week and they keep getting delayed. And this is Amazon, who usually delivers the next day, but with the storm and everything, they keep delaying it. And I don't know that they could get up our driveway right now. It's just a sheet of ice. So who knows when we get the parts.
I have a Valentine's train, one of those inflatables coming, and it was supposed to be here like 3 days ago, but because of the storm, we don't have it. I walk the dogs early morning and before we go to bed, and it's very dark here. We live in the country, and I need that train. Actually, he's been walking them because of my knee. Thank you, Tracy and Tina and Donna. Yeah, that's way too rich for my blood. Way too rich for my blood. I hope so, Sarah. The plan is so big. I'm not getting my hopes up. Not that it won't get done. It's just a matter of when will it get done. So I'm just trying to enjoy it as it comes.
Yeah.
So
she told me this morning, whatever you've got, we'll find. We'll just it'll just be in the background, and we'll just go on. So you'll get to kind of see the work in progress.
If we have this for Winterfest, I'm okay with that.
Yeah,
I'm all right.
This shelf will be finished one way or another. So
God willing, the creek don't.
Yeah, God. It's I should not tempt fate. That's for sure. You know, we always.
Well, you spent how many hours in front of your computer after the crash?
Well, I said 4 days we lost because of that. But you know, I think it was Mike Tyson who said everybody's got a plan until they get punched in the nose.
Get punched in the face.
Yeah. So.
There's a couple other things I want to tell you on the advanced pair pattern on the site. I don't have that gets a waistband. And you know what? I didn't write that down. It's 1.5 by 14, I believe.
And it's on, if you go to the patterns page, I have it written right above the pattern now that it needs to be updated. And it will get updated, and there'll be a version 2 in the pattern. But for right now, 14 by 1.5 inches is what you had told me.
And Darren's been teasing people that mention Winterfest, like, oh, I don't have a 1/3 doll. He says, buy one. It's a great time to buy one. But you know, 1/3 dolls come in all price ranges. They don't have to be expensive. I love these girls. They were, at the time, I think they were less than $10, and they came dressed. Where's the little girl in gray? She came in everything. She had different shoes, but she came in everything you see here, and I think she's just adorable. She's got this gray hair. It's rooted. I like her. She's just great. But yeah, Darren's been teasing everybody. Oh, you should buy one. There is still time, especially if you are in the U.S. I don't know that we could get a goodie box out to anybody out of the country, out of the U.S., but we certainly have time in the U.S., and we encourage you to still join us because we're sure hoping it's going to be fun. We're trying. Yeah. We're trying.
And if you're not participating in the sewing contests or the contests in general, you'll still get your kit even after.
Yep.
And you can still participate. That's not a problem.
But you need the kit for the sewing contest, the photo contest, and I think that's it. Oh, no, that's it. Yeah. And I have not started my custom yet, so if you haven't either, don't fret. We just need to get on it. And in other news, let's see, did I cover everything? I think I did. In other news, the goats are really doing well, and Darren, I haven't been going outside. I have a knee injury. I don't want to slip in the snow and get.
I refused to let her to go. Last night was the first time she's been out of the house since Saturday.
Oh no, since before Christmas.
No, out of the house.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And with the snow on the ground, I don't want to risk her slipping just a little twist. It could throw her knee back. So we're trying to baby it so she can get back on her feet and going again. We've got a lot of outdoor plans coming up this spring, and she needs to get healed and well again.
He's got my goats. He turns them loose. We have one place where they sleep, and then we put them in the pasture during the day to be with the horse, and then he puts them back. And they just follow him now. He doesn't use any leashes or anything. Holly only has her head done too. Yeah, my head is not done. In fact, do you have my piece ready yet? The skull cap,
No, I haven't built. I was supposed to Sunday make a skull cap for
and then
the
the
Danny
electric
Chu heads and
pieces.
up there on his three. He provides the models for free for anybody who wants to download the model and print them. And the skull cap hole on the three-eyed prophecy and the two-eyed dolls that he has up there is a different size, and so the skull cap doesn't fit, and I need to adjust it. And actually, the plan is to adjust the skull cap to match the original Smart Doll skull, the normal Smart Doll skull caps, and then adjust the head holes in those patterns to fit too, so that we have some interchangeability. And last week I said we were going to start testing the chat. That all went to hell.
No,
But huh?
we have to be careful.
Went to heck in the handbasket. What are, there's all kinds of jokes about when hell freezes over. So it's cold enough maybe. But I did start
Holly
doing some.
just printed her head cap. They got it. Her husband, Holly's Dolly hobby, Holly. Also 3D prints. You have a resin, is that correct, Holly, or do you have both types of 3D printers? And I know her husband has been adjusting patterns models patterns that Danny Chu has put up too, and yeah, they have both. So she's been doing some really cool stuff. I think what she has shown me has been private, but it very cool stuff. Very cool stuff.
Yeah, and but we did start. I did start doing some outside testing yesterday with my son with the chat, and we will be opening that up here soon. We're gonna. Basically what I'm gonna do is open it up to anybody, and I guess we'll have to do an announcement or set a schedule. We could make a time right now. We could say tomorrow afternoon.
No. Let's get back going again.
But we'll set a date and open up the live chat for anybody who has an account on Loving My Smart Doll. Don't have to be a ticket holder. Don't have to be an attendee. Just for a little, if you want to help out with testing, but you didn't plan on coming to the Smart Doll.
Yeah, you can come anyway.
Yeah, you can come anyway.
Love to have you.
And because the more people we have, the better we understand how it's going to operate under load. It's one thing if 5 or 6 people get on and it works, and then 50 people get on and it doesn't. That's kind of the thing we don't want to happen. So, but we'll pick a day here real soon and schedule a time. We could wait until next Saturday's live and announce that, but
we could do it right after next Saturday's live too.
Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah, and then they're already there.
Yeah,
seating.
So, but we'll probably be leaving it open for a while just to try and get all the moderators and the like a chance to come in and play with it and test. So,
and there was a hiccup with Dory's password. And it occurred to us why. So if you are still having problems getting into the site or getting on any of the pages, please let us know straight away. All that Darren has to do is get your
ticket.
Your ticket, and he'll get you set up straight away, because you'll need that to get into everything, of course.
Yeah.
And I can't think of anything else. Any questions? Or we are going to be live again next Saturday, just for fun, telling you where we are, showing the shelf where we are.
Yeah, pretty much. So whatever condition the background is on Saturday, that'll be it next week, because I have a lot to get ready for the actual content and material. And obviously we all want to see that way more than we care about painted plywood behind us. But
not a problem.
So
not a problem at all.
But I need a deadline. That's my deadline. Done by Saturday or forget it. So.
Oh, and Saturday, maybe we won't be live at 10 o'clock. We might be live earlier or do it Sunday or Friday.
We could do a Sunday if you want, or a Friday.
Maybe we will.
What's a good time everybody should throw out there? What's better?
Yeah.
Friday? It'd have to be Friday evening for most folks, I imagine.
Friday evening or Sunday morning. Which is better for you all? Nobody's saying anything.
Well, it takes them a second for it to come out. They're not live here.
Look,
so
I'm actually using my cup. I made these years ago. I came up with this because you know how when you're out with if you are out with animals or you're out in the winter, and it's just human nature to do this. I'm funny about stuff. I don't like food on my hands. And I thought, that is so disgusting. So I came up with these cuffs. They're fleece, which is soft, and you put Velcro on it, and you put it around your wrist so that you can wipe your nose. But then when you come in, you can throw it in the laundry and then lay it on a counter or something. It just dries. Fleece does, and it dries quick. And then use it again. So there's a winter tip for you. Both are okay with Sarah. Sunday is better for Valerie. Saturday or Sunday. Okay.
Bye, Tracy.
Oh, bye, Tracy. Thank you for coming. Friday evening's tricky for. Okay, so Sunday probably be better for us. We have to be somewhere Saturday. Okay, we don't have to, but I really want to go. So it'd probably be Sunday. What'd you do? Thank you for coming. We so appreciate it. It really means a lot. We're looking so forward to Winterfest. We've worked really hard, and we hope we're planning on it all coming together and having a great time. And I cannot wait to see your photos and your contest items and the whole bit. I mean, I'm really looking forward to it. Thank you so much, Tina. Thank you. And we will see you again in our videos. Always when you go to one another's videos, I always preach this. Leave a like, that helps their channel. Leave a comment, that really helps their channel. But then after you leave a comment, go and like your own comment. And then like everybody else, other comments before you, like them. What that does is we help one another out by pushing us higher into the algorithm, which means more views, which means higher ratings. So be sure and do that. And thank you for coming. Anything else from?
Nope, that's it. Thank you indeed. And forgive my disaster here, but we will.
I think it's great.
We'll be back at it in another week, and we'll see you otherwise in less than 2 weeks to Winterfest. Yeah. So thank you and have a good day.